Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to OMSI 2 on ZZ9 Transport. It's actually been a minute since I've recorded one of these because I scheduled a bunch of them in advance. But we are back, and I'm back recording one of these. I think I'm only going to record one today, but you don't need to know that because that's not really relevant to what we're doing here. We are back in Yorkshire 3 and we are going to run the U46 with a Lothian Eclipse 2. And I've chosen those things for a very specific reason, which we'll get into momentarily, but first, of course, we have to take a look at our lovely bus, and there's trees in the way. I just realised I forgot to configure the weather. Let's very quickly configure the weather while recording, because that's never gone wrong, has it? Let's put on some clouds. We'll put the cloud height up quite extensively, and then we will set the rest. We'll set a few other things, shall we? We'll change that. Okay, that was maybe slightly too high. Why is that going to... I set it to 1000. There we go. That's not so bad. Nice bright day. Still a bit cold, but you know what? These things happen. But here is our lovely Lothian Eclipse 2. In the Harlequin livery in its low floor bus form, of course, with the nice neat arrangement of the diamonds rather than the, let's just say, not so grid-like arrangement of the first iteration of this that was on some early, I think they were non-low floor buses if I'm not mistaken. This is SN58BYW, which is number 169, and we're going to take this on the U46, like I say, for a very specific reason. So let's get the bus set up and round to stance. Actually, we'll take a quick look at the inside. Once we get some lights on, that will be what we will do. Lights. Oh, there's a first bus going on there. Side lights on. Speed there. Looking inside, we have the blue interior, of course, with Monuments Blue moquette. A moquette that I have seen quite a lot outside of Edinburgh as well as a few times inside of Edinburgh, but we'll get on to that as well in a moment. I do like this moquette a lot. It's a very, very cool design. Like I say, I've got a lot of memories associated with it, so it makes sense. I would like it. But anyway, engine. We have the Euro 4 Voith variant, and there goes that Eclipse 3 again. Get the ticketer. That's not a ticketer, it's a Wayfarer, of course. We have a lovely pin code, of course. We can hide that now. Make sure the passengers don't see that. Set the bus number up properly is what we're going to do. Which duty have we got? I forgot which one I selected. 03. 03. Don't have letters, so 46 can do. My first journey. Suppose we're heading outbound, aren't we? So there we go. That is now set up. We will set this up as well. What is our lovely destination? Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. 461. 4. Oh, helps if I hit the button properly. 461. U46 Hillswick. Good stuff. Let's go. And there's already quite a lot of people. We're half an hour early, but these things happen. Let's just get everything in position. That button there. I was initially debating over whether to record 2 of these videos today, but given the nature of the other one I want to make, I think not. Let's just do that.
Good day, driver.
Give them lights to walk into.
Hello.
And there we go.
Now then, lad.
So,
How's it going?
I wonder, can we get a reasonably decent screenshot going on here? If I go into F4 mode, oh, we're going through the ground. Where are we? Here we are. Can I get a reasonably decent screenshot of this thing?
Hiya, driver.
Hello there.
Try and
Good
get
day,
another
driver.
later on, of course, but what do we say? Something a bit
Now
like
then,
that?
lad.
That's not too
How's
bad,
it
is it?
going?
Let's just get rid of all of that. Well, we'll get some indicators on. There we go. Isn't that nice? Alright, let's get the time forward so that we can get on the move. 35. 35. Give a chance for anyone else to get on, and there's no one, which is interesting. And we'll get on the move. We'll talk about why I've chosen this, and some other things that are somewhat connected to that topic. No, Ford Transits. Hello Ford Transits, how are we doing today? You getting on? You are not. Alright, let's see. I haven't done much with this bus since I spawned it in, so let's see what sort of noises it makes. Good noise there. Oh, boring noise there. That's unfortunate. Just take it nice and steady as we make our way out of here. About a 40-minute journey we've got in store for us. 40 minutes on the U46. Quite funny that. Imagine if this video ends up being 46 minutes long. It's entirely possible we're departing at 6 minutes into the video. Wait, that's actually possible. Okay, I didn't expect that. Again, I don't know why the reflections do that in the mirror. It's just something that seems to happen. It can be very early to Ashbury Bridge. We might have to stop at a timing point. The thing is, the timing points on these routes are not exactly labelled, but most maps don't bother with that. I think it's only like London and one stop in Lincolnshire that is labelled timing points. Oh no, there's a couple in West Country as well. Mainly around Paynton. I think the High Street in Totnes as well. Anyway, I am already completely sidetracked on a completely different topic from what I had intended to talk about. I'm just going to take this bit nice and slow, otherwise we're going to be there super early. And we don't need to rush. There's absolutely no rush at all on this journey. And over this bridge, what does that sign say? Stop when lights show. Thought I might as well see what it says, why not? Oh. Oh dear, that's too harsh on the brakes. And then I have to let off because otherwise I'm going to stop too early. Classic. And we're still a little early anyway. Oh well, we'll just take it slowly. It's that extra sound that this bus makes to help keep its air pressure up. Take it nice and carefully. Don't want to hit that curb. I think I just about missed it. Got 17 pulled in there. Of course, first South Yorkshire. I'm just completely not talking about the topics I said I was going to talk about. Oh well. Surely you're used to this means of commentary by now on this channel.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
No, you've still got that wrong again. Let's just skip a whole 10 seconds because we absolutely need to do that, don't we?
Hello, mate.
Oh well. Oh, made it go beep. So why have I chosen an Eclipse 2 on the U46? Because both those things have significance. Well, if you have been keeping an eye on my community tab in recent however long ago's I posted it, I actually can't think when this video is going out right now. Recent weeks, I'll say. It's probably a couple of weeks ago by the time this one goes out. I'm very good at this. If you've been keeping an eye on the community tab in recent weeks, you might have noticed a little image posted on there of a Lothian bus's Eclipse 2 on Route 46 as a teaser of things coming soon to the channel. Now I'm kind of banking when I'm making this commentary on the fact that I won't have put any of those videos out or none of the biggest ones out yet, so I'm not talking about stuff that has already happened. A big thing to ask of myself, to be sensible with that, but hey ho, we do this. But yeah, recently, like a few weeks ago, I was in Edinburgh and I got quite a few new videos. To be precise, 15 that can be uploaded standalone and one that can be made into a double upload week sort of thing, because it's a bit of a short one. Well, it's very short, it's a 1 minute one. But the others are more than 1 minute long, by quite a way. Some of them only by a few minutes, some of them by quite a lot of minutes. There's a pretty big variety of buses involved. Am I going to hit this curb? No, I'm not. That's incredibly skilled. I usually hit that curb. And
Now then,
yeah,
lad, how's it going?
once you get all these people on board,
Hello, lad. Good day, driver.
maybe give some hints at some of the bus types there will be. Anything coming? Nope. Clear to go. So as you might have gathered by that teaser on the community tab, there's going to be at least one Eclipse 2. And given the poll before that teaser was the result of that was tease one thing but make it one of the best, that particular Eclipse 2, you can probably imagine, is going to be one of the longer videos, and it is. It might be the longest, although I'm not 100% sure of that. There's one other that might be slightly longer. Maybe two others. Yeah, maybe two others that are slightly longer, but I'm not 100% sure.
How's it going?
What?
I haven't looked at the times in
HC?
detail yet, at the time of recording, so who knows. I need to get some heating in this bus, I just realised. Full heating. There we go. That might help a bit. Any other instruments to play with? No. Forgot to put the heating on in the bus, but it's on now. Oh, I will actually do as well. I think there's... yes. Classic veiling moment. Just opening with just spawning in with a couple of windows open. Get a move so that that bus behind can pull in. Yeah, I'll need to check. There's probably about 3 videos in the running for longest. An Eclipse 2, a Gemini 2, and a 7900 hybrid. So there you go. Of course, those are not the only videos of those bus types, and there are also 1 or 2 others as well. And by 1 or 2, I mean 3, I want to say? Wait, I need to make sure I've got that right. Is it 3? 1, 2... No, 4. I think 4. I might be wrong, but I think 4. Also, I think I might be speeding at this point in the map, but we ignore that. Someone there? I think there's someone there. No, there isn't. It's indicating for no reason. Whoops. Happens. I think it's 4 other types. Let me think. I need to make sure I know what types I've thought about and what ones I haven't. Okay, well, I should have really thought of this before starting the commentary, but you know, like I say, sure, this is what you come to expect. Unplanned, unscripted.
Hi, handsome. Good day, driver.
Not always very
Now
good
then,
commentary.
lad, how's it going?
Hey, it happens. Yeah, I think there's like 3 or 4 other bus types, including some quite lucky catches overall. I was actually quite surprised with how successful the trip was in terms of seeing the things I wanted to see, getting videos of things I wanted to get a video of. It was more successful than I'd expected. I did miss one of the ones I wanted to get, and it was quite annoying because the day after I came back from Edinburgh, that one started tracking in service again, so I was just like, well, sometimes there is just a bit of typical ZZ9 luck when it comes to these buses. Sometimes they just do that. I've had it on more than one occasion. By more than one I mean quite a lot. But hey, it happens. Getting all bar 1 is still a pretty good result, I would say. Given what the buses could have done, they could have all gone on bad allocations the whole entire time, but if anything, some of them went on surprise good allocations that I didn't expect them to didn't expect them to do, that rather helped get things done a lot quicker than I thought they would. And also just a casual 330 photos for Flickr as well were required. Coming in however many years it takes to clear all the other backlog before them, because that's just how that situation is. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of Lothian videos coming. I'm not going to say
Hello,
when
lad.
they're going to come, because I decide these things on the fly all the
Morning,
time,
sweetie.
as you know. It's all a bit random, but we like a bit of random when it comes to what buses get uploaded next, because then you never know what you might see next. Yeah, keep an eye out for them. Of course, the Wednesday shorts uploads that tease the real world videos will let you know if there is one of those Lothian videos coming up, or something else instead, you never know. And that is a sign. I don't know. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that until slogan or motto or whatever you want to call it on that sign. We're just going to drive away. We're going to keep going is what we're going to do. That was slightly harsher braking than I would have liked, but oops, in other words. Wasn't really other words, those were the only words I used. Yeah, so that is why I've taken an Eclipse 2 on the U46, because I recently teased an Eclipse 2 on Lothians at 46, and that's going to be a real life video coming hashtag some point soon. Should just say hashtag soon, shouldn't I? I wanted it to sound a bit different from the usual hashtag soon, so I said some point soon. Was that necessary at all? Absolutely not. Did I do it anyway? Yes. Oh, slightly far from the stop. Hello, Unilink.
Hiya, driver.
Welcome
Good
on
day,
board.
driver.
1.5 late. We should probably do something about that. Well, you should have requested. If you wanted to get off at that stop, you should have requested it before I stopped. You waited until after I released the brake, so now you're going to have to go into this stop. Low bridge ahead, no worries for us on this thing. It's a single decker. Ah yes. Maybe did want to get off at the previous stop, but that's not exactly my problem if you ring the bell late. We keep going. Yes, 15 new Lothian videos added to the backlog. Plenty of videos to keep us going here for a while in the real life buses side of things. It's already still a decent backlog anyway, but having an extra 15 is always helpful in that regard. Can I do this without hitting the curb? Of course not. The moment I started making that turn I knew I was going to do it, but I just sort of committed to it anyway. We're going to make this light. I am going to make this light. Alright, it wasn't red, so it's fine. Wasn't red, so it's fine. We carry on. You're in my way, 24. Yeah, wait there, let me pull into the stop like that one did. There we go.
What?
Everyone gets off.
Mate. Hiya.
1.7 minutes
Hello
behind.
there.
We're going to need to make a bit of a move, I think. Got some fast sections coming up, and these Eclipses usually do pretty well on the fast sections of road in OMSI, so... Oh, we're about to get let out. Let's just pull forward. Go on. We're not over the red line yet, so it's fine. There we go. Alright, now we can see what this thing could do. How busy is it on this bus? It's actually quite busy, to be fair. The next stop, Charles Evans Way. And of course, roadworks have to halt our ability to go very, very fast. But these things happen, don't they? Good news is we've got a green light, so that helps. We're actually not going to be that late when we pull in to this point. There we go, nice and easily done. Not too crazy over the speed bumps, because it's just not necessary. Don't want the passengers complaining that the wheels on the bus are going to fly off. Well, they won't do that anyway because I deleted those files. There we go.
Hiya, driver. Oh, hello.
Welcome on board this Lothian Buses Eclipse 2 service. Let's continue. Trying to think what else there is to discuss. Like I say, I keep forgetting when this is actually going to go out, so... Oh, there's no one getting off here. I feel like there usually is, but there isn't today, so we'll carry on. So I go autopilot pulling into most stops on this map because it's not often you actually skip a stop when you're driving on Yorkshire 3. Most of the time there's someone to get off or on, so very interesting that we didn't have anyone there. It's alright, we can get there in time. There we go, no bother. Feel like we've been given a red light though, yes we have, so we're gonna have to stop here. Oh no, it's green again. I thought it was red. Oh, I guess I'm not paying enough attention, or I just completely, I don't know. Something went a bit wrong in my perception of the traffic light colours there. This is a red light though. Something's making some noise somewhere. Where is it? I can hear it, but I can't see it. Is it in the queue back there? Oh no, there it is. That's it gone now. Alright, so traffic lights. Would the traffic lights like to do traffic light things and become green? Ah, they listened. How helpful. It's another noisy thing doing noisy thing stuff. Problem is, I think it's heading right towards us. It is.
Hello there.
I have absolutely nothing I can do about getting out of its way here. Okay, this is a minor issue. Hold on, let's just get some speed up. See if I can do anything up here about it. If I have to make a diversion, I will. Yes, I can hear you with your loud things, but there's not much I can do about that right now. I'm in a very large vehicle. I am unable to move out the way like a car can. It's going this same way.
Hello, mate.
Brilliant.
Hiya, driver.
Okay, we're going to take a diversion. It's not necessarily
Good
on
day,
the
driver.
scheduled route, but we need to be good and let this ambulance through as soon as we can. And there just isn't any spots to pull over here, where OMSI AI will do OMSI AI things the way they should and let the... and... what am I trying to say? And actually overtake. They just won't just overtake. So we're going to take a slight diversion through the terminus of the 9 if there's no bus there. It looks like there is no bus there, so we can take a slight diversion.
Right, kid.
Just get on quick. Let's see, are we in luck? I believe we are. If I can just see what I'm doing. Yeah. Take a diversion. Here we go. This is not something we would normally do. Which way is it going? That worked. Not the standard, but happens. We let the ambulance through, so that's the main thing. Let the ambulance through while not doing anything completely silly, no silly maneuvers. Just a small diversion on the route, nothing major. I'm sure that's understandable. Can still hear it in the distance. Make sure that this lot aren't going to be silly. Oh, revs. Hello. Flash at 76, goes past. Hello, sorry for the slight delay. We had to let an ambulance through in a rather unusual way. But it worked.
What?
Only a minute behind, we can catch that up easily.
Right, kid.
Timetables are plenty forgiving here, we can catch that up in no time. Probably catch it up down this hill, to be honest. Alright, over the weak bridge. we go, over the weak bridge, and down this section we go. I might see if there's any good screenshot opportunity here. If I pause it there... Oh, that actually could be quite nice. Not going to have the view in the background, but we can get a nice view of the bus anyway. With a bunch of vehicles behind it, because we may have held a few up. This is a bit zoomed in, but I want to get another screenshot. I want to have options. I want to have options early on. So there you go. That's got the red text on it. We don't like that. That's not got the red text on it. We like that a bit more. So we continue on. There's a bus. Is that a 9 or an 8? It's a 9, isn't it? 8s don't go that way. Should probably know that by now. I've driven this map enough times. Not just on video, but in general. Not very easy to see at that point. Counting on that taxi making the turn. Taxi did make the turn. No one getting on here, that's also unusual. Oh well. Continue on. Towards Blackwell Lane, the next stop. There's a lorry that's just there, because why not? No, we're not stopping here. That's not entirely uncommon. Still do stop there quite a bit, but probably one of the least used stops, if I can say simple 5-letter words. Heritage livery. Good that way. Go for it. Boing, boing, boing. What's this? Oh, another unibus. I'm kind of trying to get up a hill right now, so I can't flash the lights, but there we go. And we're arriving at Ramos Takeaway pretty much on time. In fact, we apply the brake exactly on the exact second that we're timetabled to be here, so there you go. Isn't that just wonderful?
Hiya, driver and sweetie.
Oh, my voice is already going, that's not going to be good. I was thinking of recording 2 videos today, I might just do the one. Might just do this one then leave it, I don't know. We'll see. $14. I think we're going to be early at Batsby Woods. It's alright, we have tricks to deal with that. Called advancing the time forward a bit. Now through this twisty, narrow, slightly awkward at times section if there's another bus passing. Let's see, we're okay at this point. we're going to make it around without issue actually, which is highly surprising. Usually always encounter a bus. Almost a minute early, maybe that's why. Maybe all the buses just haven't appeared yet. Just pull forward a little bit so that if anyone else needs to use the stop at the same time, they can. Wind the time forward and we'll probably get some passengers at that point. Wind it right forward.
Morning, sweetie.
Ah, here we go. Here's some people getting on.
Hiya, driver.
Bus is still not getting particularly warm inside. We'll try and fix that here in a moment. Oh. Yep. That makes sense to make that noise there. It's not a complete load of nonsense whatsoever. Let's just turn you up a bit. See if that does anything. Gonna drown the engine out slightly, but we have to do for heat, you know? Nope, something just popped in ahead of us when I did that. Put time forward a little bit. I think it's an 8.
Hello.
Now then, lad, how's it going?
A departs the junction. Can actually leave the indicator on because we are still turning right here. It's a 9 actually, I was wrong. Usually run into an 8 here, but I also do the 15 more, so that's probably why. Different timings and all that. Thank you for that. That was very nice of you. Or in spam for no reason. Barely allowing me through the light, just about. You could have just gone into the left lane from the start, you know that, right? I hope you know that. Are we going to have space to get in here? Nope, we're not. Passengers might still walk over this way, I don't know. Unless they all get on the 9, that's possible. Oh, there's no one wanting this bus at all in the first place, oh well. Fair enough then. I shall just continue. Over the tram tracks. No one getting on at the college stop, that's unusual as well. I suppose every day on the buses is different, isn't it? General trends don't mean how everything's exactly going to play out every time. If that makes any sense. 9 times out of 10 there might be a lot of passengers get on somewhere, but then there might also be that one time where no one gets on. Right, into Wavesworth bus station. Or is it called Wavesworth Interchange? I can never remember. Haversham's an interchange, but I can't remember about Wavesworth. I might just say Wavesworth stand whatever here actually. Yeah, it just says Wavesworth. It says it twice on this stop for some reason. Yeah, I guess we can be sure that it's stand A. There's a 24. There's that 9. Who's going to get out of the stances first is the question. Well, I've only got one person to get on. I think I'm going to get out first. Oh no, it's going to be a race. Ah. Let me have it. Let me have it in the end. How generous. Do a little thank you to the driver of that one. Even though it was entirely me doing everything I could to get her ahead and not them letting me go until there was no other choice. Now there's the rest of the objects in the mirror. Wondering where they went.
Morning, sweetie.
Can we make up another 2 minutes?
Now then, lad. How's it going?
If we pretend all the 20-mile-an-hour limits are 30, we might make it out. Might make it back up to on time. We'll see. Revs. Engine wishes to make itself heard. I respect that. Oh, I almost want to do it again. Crash, bang, rattle. The joys of a road surface like this.
Hello, mate.
Is it me you're looking for?
A lot of the Lothian Gemini 3s are often described as very rattly, but the ones that run the 34 and 35, I think it's more so a problem with the 35 actually. I'm entirely unsurprised that they rattle a lot. Because there's one particular bit near the ocean terminal end of the route that absolutely shakes the things to pieces. And it's just like at that point, why wouldn't it rattle when that's happening? Anyway, we're only a couple minutes off the end of it now. I think the video is going to go slightly over 46, but we'll just have to see. Yep. We are also 2 minutes late, so that's probably why. I think we can make up that time if we just use a bit of pace. Briefly forget speed limits exist. That's good words. I see, you wouldn't think I've been doing OMSI 2 commentary for almost a year. Can I have a green light, please? Red light is not what I need in a quest to make up time. There we go. Hello, street deck.
Hiya, driver.
Goodbye, street deck on the Bargain Ride 1. Hello, 83A. Goodbye, 83A. Crash, bang, wallop. On bus, hill climb. Alright, can we make up 1.6 minutes? I think not. But we're going to try. The video's going over 46 minutes, we can't save that now. But we can at least try and finish the journey as on time as possible. That's one thing we can try and do. So we're going to go very fast is what we're going to do. Really get to see what this thing can do. We're going to do something that should not be done, but if it works, which I hope it will, we just go absolutely zooming across that junction. And just like that, I think we're actually pretty close to the time now. I guess what traffic lights are going to have their say again, aren't they? Yeah, that one's gone red, so we get to go. Should be able to finish on time. Keep rolling, keep some momentum. Yes, we can. Doesn't really do much, but oh well. I think we're actually not going to finish too far off time in the end. Might be about half a minute behind the official schedule. And I think that's not too bad going overall. So in the end, most of this commentary was just about the actual virtual bus drives and about recent real-life bus adventures, but I kind of got through the real-life bus stuff quicker than I thought I would. So there you go. We have arrived, and this bus is due out very quickly again. But we're not going to do that. So with that being said, I would like to thank you all so much for watching this video. You know what to do if you've enjoyed. I'm going to get another screenshot is what I'm going to do. Let's go into F4 mode and get another screenshot. With loads of people that were passengers. That's not the right distance from the bus. That's a bit of a better distance from the bus. Get better distances, not worse distances from the bus. And we go up 1, up 2, up, down. Words, commentary, indicator, no indicator. There's a screenshot. So there you go. With that being said, I would like to thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. You know what to do if you've enjoyed it, because I say it every time. Or I say you know what to do every time, but I'm sure you know what to do, because if I don't say it, someone else will say it on another video. So you know the things to do. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really hope you've enjoyed this one. And who knows what the next random bus on a random route might be. If I'm right of when this one's going up, it may be a somewhat special upload next time on the world of OMSI 2. So, keep an eye out for that. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Display on the front, off.